at what stage should kids back off from the affairs of their parents?
For as long as you're still a kid, whether or not you're still under your father's roof, your job is to be like a kid.
In a kid.
Remain a kid. Issues that pertain your parents, quarrels and everything. The only thing you can do is to contribute when they have asked you to do so. And me, even if I got evidence that my father is cheating, bro code.
Let him bring them back, takes them to like Kalamoja, beats them from there and he runs away. He boards the plane back. Yes.
You're promoting violence.
This is wait.
I love, ladies and gentlemen, it's on the Board podcast, Komieo. This is episode 29. But, this is a special warning to everyone who mind to you okola appointment with people and you don't honor these appointments. We've shot on a very awkward date because of someone that you had promised to host here. Actually, the one that approached us and wanted to be hosted on the Board podcast. So he told us a day and we had to sit together and agree as a team whether to host this guy or not. And we said, okay, it's fine. We can push the other to the next day. So the day has come. I'm sorry to say the idiot has not come. Any kind of appointment, please be responsible enough to honor your appointment.
At least you communicate on time. That I won't make it.
Exactly, because even I'm trying to call the guy and he's not picking. You get?
You see, yes, yet is the reason why we even rescheduled our recording.
We don't shoot on Sunday. So they will shoot on Sunday.
Is he your OB?
He's my OB, unfortunately.
What is his name?
We're shooting on Sunday, people are watching football. We have to compose.
We are going to do a comeback. It is 2-1 half time. So we can come back.
Console anyway.
Yeah, it is okay.
Anyway, it's been an eventful week, Friday, but a week filled with a lot of death, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I feel like it was a dark week, eh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, with David losing their child, David and Choma. And then there's that rapper.
Yeah, that was killed.
Yeah. Offset. Not Offset.
Take off.
Baro yagambye
ojabika
yagambye mbu take off took off Uganda basira
man otandise osekera ne mukufa but
no siri musekera mukufa sebo
but also back here in Uganda bodas people are now just realizing that bodas have always been a death trap.
How did you just realize now?
Because as Africans we believe by seeing. That's the truth. We believe by seeing. Now since police has made it
a norm
to always show us videos of the previous month, so now people have realized how Ugandans have been losing their lives.
I don't know.
In a way that is very avoidable.
Very reckless. You know, nyenze ndoza abagaba boda bayine kizibu ku mutwe like they have mental ill.
Ndeka sijatuukayo. Anyway, ekyo nakyo ngenda kikunyonya, but I want people to know that just last month, October, people that died in border accidents were 247.
Last month. Alone.
Yes. October, 247 lives were lost. Like the way we give attention to coronavirus to what? It is time for the people concerned and us that sit on border borders to find solution to this. First of all, before we even start blaming border guys, do we have a riding school in Uganda?
We don't have a riding school.
Eh?
No. I don't know whether we have a riding school.
We don't have a
It
riding
could be
school.
there. Could be there.
Where?
Because
Where?
what do they best want to give people riding permits?
Permits, you just go, you register yourself.
You don't do the test drive and everything.
Nothing.
Uh-uh.
You register yourself, your stage, and they give you a license.
For border guys, yeah?
Yes, that's what they do.
Not for drivers.
Yes. So, also, I think another solution, though, okay, we should at least, because, first of all, border guys, apart from a few that work for these app companies, Safe Border, what, other border guys don't respect traffic rules at all.
My friend, those guys, yangamba boy basimbula tabakiriza bakuyimirira
Paka ng'omugambye enviira.
it's not allowed for them to stop anyway.
And they also have a common saying, bw'aba ayina kyakola ng'okyakiridde dangerous n'omugamba kwe ng'agamba obuzibu otya nnyo. Naye ng'olaba akyali mu kukola. But I also think as us that sit on them, we should take responsibility.
Exactly.
If someone is doing something that you see isn't right,
in line with
yes, you should always speak out.
yeah.
You should always speak out, because at the end of the day, once you get involved in an accident, you're both directly
Danger.
affected.
Yeah. And
So-
I really pity girls, that sit on a border and feel like batu de munyonyi.
They even start,
They even,
they are even on their phones.
yeah, they be on their phones, and I feel like because of that kind of mentality, it's possible that among the victims that were among the 200 people, majority of them were women. It's possible.
I didn't read, I'm not sure.
But that could be possible as well.
Because most people, you find people, someone seated on a border and is busy
on phone,
on his or her phone.
man.
You'd be like, how is this person even feeling this safe? As if someone is in, as if someone is in a plane, on a plane seated. I don't know.
Yeah, so, but I think the police say no, like, to take action, because there are lots of several ways border guys break the rule. For example, Nakawa traffic lights out during rush hour, a lot of traffic. Usually there's this lane later, and then twala. But most of the time in the mornings and evenings, the other guys take the other way. Never go one way. So you realize that wale motoka ezijja and I think and in that process, I spoke to some people around the car and bagamba because of that a lot of people have been killed there. Kuba oba osale kubo ngobala nti you're not expecting
anyone to come from this side.
Babu kubi yene yongerayo.
But also, just as I said, you as a passenger, how can you allow someone to ride like that?
Man, very careless.
That is also somehow being irresponsible
For yourself.
on the side of the passenger.
Yeah, like all about a guy. Yeah, when they're riding, you have to actually be
A
in
co-driver.
charge. Yeah, you have to be in charge of him. Kwanga. If you don't take charge of your life, nobody will.
Because unlike car accidents, for border accidents, it is the human body that is the guard.
Yeah.
Ochegera. For car accidents, they just crash. Moka zeisoka zo zenyini okwenyega.
Yeah.
But for border, it is the human body that is hit first.
Yes, the crash. Chiambo that is crushed first.
Yeah, so I think these things should be taken seriously. It should be a matter of national importance, not a matter of border importance. Should be a matter of national importance. Which other like thing kills over 200 people in a month?
In a month.
Even COVID didn't do that in Uganda.
So, Boda is the new epidemic in Uganda.
Yeah, very true.
I say, yeah.
Should
So talking
be.
about the death as well, when about a few things I learned about the loss of showman Davido's son is that with people helping is good, but it does not matter how much you help people because people will always be people. See, when that guy, when it became known that David had lost his son, someone broke the news and said that Davido has sacrificed his son to renew his musical power. And this is a man that at one point got $500,000 and donated it. But still, it doesn't matter I think for people, it does not matter what you do. People will always judge you based on what they think you are.
Yeah, I think it is African way of thinking that some people don't believe someone can genuinely rise
Make
to
money,
stardom.
Yes.
They always have that imagination. And those are always frustrated people. Those are always people that have failed in life. And they think everyone should be like them. If you're not like them,
You're
doing something. Either you've killed someone, either you've robbed someone. So they try to bring all sorts of things. So, because such things happen.
Yeah.
We've seen them happen before. And there was no like they when they said the son had died, the story was a straightforward story.
It was an accident.
Yes, that the kid fell in the pool and no one was there to help. By the time they saw the kid, I think the kid had
Already passed.
No. They first rushed him to hospital.
Yeah.
Meaning they got him, I think he was somehow still
Alive.
Yeah, but omwana olaba gwe omuntu omukulu gwagwa mu kidiba n'olaajana. Imagine a kid.
And apparently the kid
pool.
had spent some good time under the water.
Yeah. So we've seen such things happen. People shouldn't overthink about death.
Uganda is my brother.
They shouldn't.
Yeah.
People can die a natural death. Though that wasn't a natural death, but it was an accident that has happened many times. We should now be discussing how to prevent such things to happen.
Yeah.
Like now, people that have pools at home should learn to at least
There are
put
all those
something
pool
there.
nets
Yeah.
that you put.
I think they should start.
especially
We
in-
should be looking at things
It's not
that
the first time it's happened. Like kids die in the pool. We had our
A
MP,
minister.
a minister here,
Minister
whose twins,
Chivule.
whose twins died.
Yeah.
Also in the same fashion.
Yeah.
Even the bunch, his kid died in the same fashion.
Yeah.
So it's not really new. I think.
We should be looking at how to prevent such things from happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, another thing away from that, another thing that this week that caught my attention. I've seen two videos. One, the kids were greeting the father
Yeah.
for cheating on their mother.
Yeah.
They were greeting their father
For cheating on their mother.
on cheating on their mother.
Yeah.
So, and it caused
A lot of
a
mixed
heated
reaction.
Yeah, it was a serious heated debate. some were somehow defending the kids. Others were like it was uncalled for. Others were blaming the mother for not stepping in to defend the husband from the kids,
Yes.
so that they can handle their things.
In private.
Yes, and got me thinking, at what stage should kids back off from the affairs of their parents?
Let me tell you, Nick,
Okay, can you do that?
I
You
can't.
with your siblings,
I can't.
if you get your father cheating.
No, actually, that's the question I also had there. Let me tell you, William. For as long as you're still a kid, whether or not you're still under your father's roof, your job is to be like a kid.
But even though you're out of your father's,
Yes, your job is to be a kid,
to remain a kid.
remain a kid. Issues that pertain your parents, quarrels, and everything, all you can do, the only thing you can do is to contribute when they have asked you to do so, but do it respectfully. You have no business, confronting your father or your mother about anything to do with affairs, how they're doing their business and all that. That's why me, William, even if I got evidence that my father is cheating,
No mother.
bro code, I'll not even tell him that I know. I'll let him do his thing. If my mother gets to find out, let them deal with it. If they don't get to find out, that is a secret I'll go with to my grave. But again, I cannot. That was very disrespectful. First of all, those kids, William, they signed their own curse without even their father saying anything.
True.
Kubanga basomye messages omusajja
They're not even reading, they projected
the messages
to the big screen.
the big and they were talking about how the other mistress was talking about the guy's manhood, how he does his thing. How do you even have the courage to read that to your parents?
Your parents.
And then the mother. How do you sit there and just watch
Your kids
disrespect
your
the
husband.
man you call your husband? How do you do that? But although it was like that, it also helped us show that actually this woman, this is how she has groomed the kids. And she has made the kids to believe that their father is the bad guy. And it looks like for so long, this thing has been going on in the family. And the mother has been waiting for the right time for this thing to happen. So when it happened, he just let it rip, which was wrong. Especially for someone who is allegedly from Africa, Uganda. That is not supposed to happen.
Let me get you this twist. What if, we always want to be our kids to be outspoken about anything they feel uncomfortable with. What if the kids were just exercising that?
Don't use the camera then. Confront your parents. Take off the camera. For what? Let me tell you. Everything that was... William, okay, some point could be right that they had to confront their parents, yeah? But family issues have to stay family issues. Take the camera out and confront your dad.
So is it a weakness when it comes to is this a weakness when it comes to issues of parenting?
It's a very big weakness, especially for the .com world, whereby our parents have been accustomed to the fact that there's this new parenting style of you can't beat the kid, you can't punish them for doing wrong, so you just have to talk to them and all. But sometimes you're not guaranteed that the kid will listen to you.
Or maybe these parents groom these kids while involving them in everything.
Their affairs.
Could it be the thing?
I don't know, William. But whatever case it was, that was wrong. And I actually applaud the father.
Bro.
That guy is like a top-notch. He should even be signed. Go for like investigative maybe signed into FBI or something.
That guy is a true definition of I can work under pressure.
That guy.
The man was sipping.
He was sipping his tea. Boy, William.
Well, I watched that thing. I thought that guy was going to stand up and start beating everyone. By the way, the guy remained calm, composed. That guy, us as men, at this next year's men conference, yeah, they
Call
should
that
host.
guy.
Yes, they should host that guy. He should tell us exactly how he managed to pull off.
Such.
Yeah,
Wow.
how many can do that? Oh, okay. Imagine the same thing happened in Uganda. The kids
Oh, yo.
confronting.
Yo. Nope. Never could be a migo. The migo job ofunye.
That's where we wake up to headlines like
Taata
taata assa abaana be ne mukyala.
oluvannyuma lw'okuteeberezebwa nti abadde was cheating on the parent on the mother. But William,
Eh,
would you tell your mom about your father's deal, father's business? Go take a dentist cheating. On, cheating on your mother.
I can't even say about anything. Even though I find him doing what, I can never.
Me too.
It is okay. It is somehow my business, but it doesn't require me to directly.
Confront him.
Yes. If I reach that point of wanting to do something, I go to him directly as me. We talk as men.
Nakulabyo cheating.
Mugamba mzee ekintu ekyo wandikikoze naye sooka otukakase nti ffe fiizi zaffe zikyaliwo mami tajja gobebwa mu nyumba. First give us security of the future. Awo gwekola kyonna kyoyagala. Because the way I saw those kids, are they even that age? Daddy waabwe yakyalina balabire.
Because even, leave alone that, the way they were seated,
One girl
she was spreading her legs like this.
as if it was her house.
Bro,
The man was being grilled inside his own home.
and apparently in America, the kids belong to the government.
But
So if he had acted in any way,
I heard he's a Ugandan.
the guy is a Ugandan.
Why doesn't he bring them on a tour in Uganda?
Did you hear previously, the baby was like last month we were in Uganda.
Yes, let him bring them back, takes them to like Karamoja, beats them from there and he runs away. He boards the plane back. Yes.
You're promoting violence.
This is, wait, do you know now the trauma that man went through?
Even still right now, the trauma is still
Do you know
present.
that man felt at some point, even though he was calm and what, at some point he felt the world was against him.
Yeah. I agree.
Do you think that man is going to feel free to take food, drink anything in that
No.
house,
William,
to sleep comfortably?
from the way that guy was talking, it looked like the way he acted, it looked like he had plan B. He saw it coming.
Oh, yeah, of
You
course.
get?
No, he realized it from there.
Yeah.
That now
It's time to
my
move.
time is done here.
Yes. And those girls are unruly.
Yeah, sure.
He knows it that they're unruly. Chobalabai, it's better the devil, you know how to handle. Because if those kids were not, that was not their character. Because usually, our parents, mama mind you a calm person, and exhibit rare character, wayagala okukubira. Never amanya nti that is
That's you.
Most of the times they will keep quiet.
Yes.
And they'll be like, ensike kwasaganye. So that's what that guy did. He said that ensike bakwasaganye without saying a word. And that's where the curse is going to come
Your men
from.
will also cheat on you.
Your men will also cheat on you. You get it?
And you have nothing to do about it.
Just like me.
Men have suffered.
So you said there's another scenario.
Yeah.
Okay, before you go there, okay, you first finish what you want.
There is another video that I saw. For it hasn't gone viral.
Oh.
A kid was slapping the mother. The mother promised something and she didn't deliver.
In Uganda?
Yeah, no. It wasn't in Uganda, but they are blacks. So the kid slapped the mother for not providing what she promised. Yeah. And the mother was just looking like this as
What was wrong with that?
eh?
You promised. You didn't honor. What was wrong
Okay.
with that?
How many times have you promised
Who?
anything to anyone?
Several times.
And do you always deliver?
Not all the time.
Does it call for any kind of punishment?
You know, you realize it may not call for punishment, but you're going to be demonized for not keeping your promise.
Yes, but when does a kid get the courage?
To slap you.
Yeah.
It's unacceptable, actually. Like I said, well, William, it's a parenting issue, man. Like, our parents today are not so, especially those in the Western world,
They want to treat African kids
like white people. And the system has made them so scared that most
you
of the
can't do
time,
anything.
when a kid is reported to the system, and the kid talks about abuse, they're taken away by the government.
So what if I also report my kid for slapping?
They take them away from you.
They take. A kid that
Bro.
slaps me is not worth being my kid. I'm telling you that. A kid that has guts of slapping me, the day I wake up, and even the day I even start imagining to slap my mom or my dad, may God take me. It is something that shouldn't be done.
Yeah.
How? How? So me there tetuyina na kyetuyinza kwogera Francis Sebo.
Oganye.
Otandika otya okuba omuzaddewo?
By the way, it's unacceptable.
Olaba omuzaddewo ne waaba kkubye. How can you even fight back? The best thing you can do, run away from home. Leave his home, because it is his home. It is not your home. You go and get your own home. So when my dad finds me here and he starts slapping and I slap him back, be serious. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
I think the only thing I've ever done to my father was talk back at him. Talking back at him.
What happens?
But trust me, every time after talking back at him, and then I go back and sit alone, I feel like, why did I do it?
Why did I even do this?
I feel guilty. And his parents would be like, Chimanyi, just to go but you're a good boy.
Awo ng'akumanyi nti you're really a good boy.
You're a good boy.
Yes. No aba takumanyi. Gwe bye bisiraani byo byesenedde. Mu kiro.
Boy. This week I was reading, I was on Twitter, and kusoma thread ya Daniel Rutaya. And he actually he was trying to profile professionals like people, corporates that are living beyond their means.
They are faking it.
Yeah, they're faking it. Not because not because they want it.
But that's the style of the job.
That's the style of the job. Like, it is required. He said that, for example, lawyers, yeah? He said that there's a certain law firm in Uganda. Did you read that thread? There's a certain law firm in Uganda that before you even earn your salary,
they buy you a Benz
suits
that are 700k each,
and they give you 4, 5.
They were 5 for the start.
I mean, you've literally started your job on debt.
Yeah.
And that debt is supposed to pay it in a period of 7 years.
And you have to
6 years actually.
And you have to be residing in a posh
house,
neighborhood, and you always have to be on the move. Meaning, you have to fuel your car. Your car has to have fuel all time.
By you. Ninga ofuna sentiment.
But there are certain professionals that are worth it, that are worth the risk.
of living such a life.
Yes.
Like which ones?
Because, like lawyers, at a certain point, it pays off.
Okay, maybe when you build the social network.
Yeah. Just imagine living like that in journalism.
Hey, by the Great. I'm told there's also a media house in Uganda that requires people to be like that.
Yeah. From the phone you hold, from the house you rent,
Um,
from your appearance.
yeah.
Yes.
And even they give you a car loan.
Yeah, they do.
I have my friend that works there.
And for it, they even sell it expensively. If it is 30 M, you might end up paying 50.
Why?
Because bakuteza, so it is like,
Interest.
yeah.
And apparently those guys again they were when a guy asula once.
Of course. Already kati sente zonna z'oba ofuna oba osasula.
But why?
Sanga omuntu nga renting ennyumba ya nkaaga ng'ali wansi.
Tena wasula.
Neweebuuza why?
Keeping up appearances.
Yeah. But just like I've said, some professions, it is worth a risk. Journalism, for journalism, no, don't. But for lawyers, they can. Bankers, they can.
Bankers are innocent in our way.
Bankers, you just fight to
Go through
rise through the ranks.
yeah.
Ochegera. That should be your target. Omala n'okikuba. Oba okitegeera, omala n'okikuba. Which other thing?
That's it.
Brokers.
Huh?
Brokers.
Mama Yumba.
Nedda. So, kati gw'omanyidde bano abanoonya rentals. There are brokers that sell, that block land that is worth billions.
Yeah, so you have to look like a certain way.
There is no way omuntu wagenda okugamba to help him or her sell his land worth billions ng'ojjidde ku bigere oba kaboda.
Oh yeah.
You coming ku Boda says
A lot about your class.
yes,
Integrity.
about the people you associate with. If I come in a Benz, even the seller is like,
Yeah,
olaba buloka yajjidde mweno tegeza ate baboosi be.
Actually, I think maybe the reason that's why these companies do these things is because they want to. It's branding. It's part of branding.
Yeah, it is part of.
And also building trust.
You cannot send a lawyer who is smelly.
And also building trust. But you can't.
For you, just for trust issues, can your lawyer come on a border to represent you in court?
No.
And you be like, I'm winning this case?
No.
When Oli, your guy has a person that dresses like, let me say, Elias Rukwago. Segona. And your lawyer ajide ku border. Yes, as a kakoti.
About 1-0.
Yeah,
From the beginning.
So, certain things appear in certain jobs require your appearance, your branding to be on point.
Yeah. But I think Ugambe, for journalism, it's not bad. It's also common in presenters, basically.
Yeah.
Especially Abakola shows that
The main shows like the news, like
shows.
the big entertainment shows.
they are required to dress a certain way.
Yeah, you cannot.
That's
do
why
this.
Fufu actually Langidani.
Case.
Okwambala engoye nazizaayo. Talina ngoye zize. Okitegeera.
Yeah.
It's an expensive lifestyle.
It is very expensive.
But it's also risky to live beyond your means, you guy.
It's very risky.
It's and it's not worth it sometimes.
Because At the end of the day, there is certain age where you reach and you shouldn't be surviving. There is a certain age where you should be just thriving.
Man, that reminds me of a certain guy I used to work with at UC. He was an old guy. He was our copy editor. He had worked like but during his early days, yeah, he liked his life, man. I mean, he lived a certain pompous life. Actually, I think Yatugaman, he was the first guy ogula Mercedes Benz mu Uganda ng'eriko akaveera keyajjako bw'ati. And he had several cars. His life was good. Moreover, journalist naye nga life naye bweyatuukira otandika okukola naffe nga gakaaba gakomba, like he's totally, like literally surviving. Down. Yes, nga he even has to call some of us to give him money
for bailouts.
Nga he's now 70. Okitegeera naye ng'omulabira ddala akeera ku makya najja n'akola.
And now the problem is not the job.
It's the person, the lifestyle.
Yeah, the lifestyle of the person. Ochiraba now you got the money.
He had the money. Yeah.
He just misused the money.
Yeah, category really am. Are you living beyond your means?
I never live beyond my means. Yes, that's why I take drinks that I can afford to pay. I hate going out and I leave the bar when I'm counting.
What have I spent?
Yes, I hate that. I always want to, because going out is for having fun.
Yeah, you want
I don't want to have fun
and
then seconds later I start regretting. That's why when I go out, I drink my money. I don't offer.
Your money?
I don't offer to other people.
What's the biggest amount of money you've spent in a bar?
I've spent in a bar.
Yeah.
I've never gone beyond 100K.
In a bar? Okay, that's your means. What about...
and I do it once in a while.
But these other days,
these
50, 30?
Other days I spend 10K. 10K.
2 beers.
No, I do my waraji and what. And I go home. And, okay, me, I'm not a bar person.
Yeah.
Yes. I love drinking
But
from my home. I just go to the supermarket, I get what I want, and I head back home.
But do you know that guys that drink like that, I feel like they rarely suffer from the consequences of alcoholism. Unless
it is what you do.
Yeah.
As in, like me,
yeah,
I'm busy from Monday to like Friday. Unless
go the brand ambassador wa UBL.
Yes. So I just find a few days in a week, like a Sunday, a Saturday, I have my 2 or 3 beers or my small waraji and I chill.
What's the biggest amount of money you can give? Okay, what's your least amount of money you give a woman?
Francis,
we're talking about living like within our means, aren't cut? That's why I'm asking that question.
So who told you? The women I be with, the friends, the woman I love, they can afford themselves also.
So what are you saying?
So my thing is just top up.
Okay, how much do you top up?
It depends. I can top up any amount she wants. Because if someone is really your friend and someone is really
in need,
if someone is really your close
buddy,
yeah, they know.
Yeah, they know your limit, eh?
Yeah, they know your limit. There's no way someone can come and ask for $1 million from a local man. How? How can they even think about it?
Yeah, that reminded me of a scenario yesterday, but one. Mutiyansa yo sente. Emi wa sente. Manchi yangamye. Percent zegasa. Choka yangamye. I'm broke. Ndi bubi.
As in, ali ku kisenge naye omuwadde.
No, actually, what I even did is I went to the bank, like this mobile banking. No, and that thing I rarely do it.
Ate nga kisaala sente.
Yeah, kitala sente ngamba ono kamutereka amajja. Nangamba
N'atasiima.
nangamba mpa sente ezeegasa. I didn't know how to react.
Did you ask how much? You'd have tried to ask.
No, ye yangambye mwana ndi ku kisenge ndi bubi. Nze actually nze omuntu wangamba enjala ennuma oba siridde for this day man, this is bad. Mterako tedeke emitwalo ena.
So obeera otya mweyo embeera tenoba n'olugezigezi?
Bro, and they are women.
No, the women I know, they are really appreciative. Man. I always associate with...
And it goes back to what Fat Boy said, that this, when these women ask for money from their parents, and the parents tell them we don't have money,
they understand.
They understand. Wakusaba sente nomugamba I don't have oba n'omuwazi oyina, why don't they understand?
Women reach a time ku bantu abamu they feel entitled. Yeah, they feel entitled that
he has to give me this amount,
that person has to give me without fail, which is very, very wrong. Very wrong at all fronts. Even though you're my wife, you should be the first person to understand that my man doesn't have, or my man right now cannot afford to do this.
That's why I think it's people that you know you can trust and are very close to you that should know what kind of job you do. Because you say everything, I can't lie. When you ask what kind of job I do, and it's the first time we are talking, or we have to talk like for 2 or 3 months, I give you the wrong profession. When you say every single muntu, I've realized mostly with females, but what kind of job you do, they want to weigh.
Do you want to namusaba meka?
No, namusaba meka.
Enzo voto medde.
And I think it's also good for I feel like one of the signs of maturity when it comes to handling money is first of all managing your excitement when you have money and trying to live like a pauper even when you have money.
That is key.
That
is key.
Because it's because of that
excitement has failed many.
Yes. It's because of that, Andrew Chamago said that. It's because of that a lot of us are paying the black tax. A lot of it. Ofuna kasente mangu awo mami nomusindikira uncle nomusindikira segera. So they get used to a certain kind of lifestyle. Them just because of your excitement. Kati rotaba wadde. That's where a problem comes. So I think money, the biggest discipline you're not practicing in a center is to keep calm.
Keeping calm, which is very hard.
It's very hard. But it's easy.
Once you get money.
Yeah, William.
Chikomando chibate chaoma.
William Mulaba. What are some of the things that you do when excited with money?
By the way, me personally, I know how to.
So okay, very well.
I know how to contain.
Gradually?
Personally, I know how to contain my excitement. And for me, it is very hard to tell that I have money.
Yeah, William. Then no, I can tell really I'm going.
No. Those days, you just find me when I'm just excited that I've been drinking. But me, the more I get excited, the more I'm going to disappear now to go to my place.
But me, I can tell on the first instance that you have money in William.
No.
William, there's a day you can go to office. We are going to shoot.
Yeah, sometimes it is good to surprise.
Listen, William. And even the amount of nekubuuza William wadde onnyo okuva saameka okuva ku makya badde nkikuba ate nga zika hype keeko eno guy ina sente
No, sometimes it is because
awasi watuweera emitwalo 2 nze ne swaba
aswaba yatuwa naawe senze yagaba olaba sometimes do you know that you can wake up
and you're feeling
you're
generous
feeling good,
yeah I know that
and you feel like people should share
the
happiness that you have, people that you know should smile with you. So me, that's how I do. Nzukuka nga leero vibe gyendimu kati njaga buli aneetolodde asanyuke ochegera, and I do it once in a while because either way at certain point okukakanya excitement tekitegeeza ate weerumye ochegera. You should spend what you want cash at the end of the night. Ochegera, that day when I bought you guys drinks, I went back a happy man that I made people around me smile. Ochegera.
But you didn't have money.
But me, people, do you know that eri omuntu goso omanya nti oyo kati yafunye sente even though you don't know the person, the way they behave, the way they talk, the way they everything you can easily tell nti oyo guy yazikubye bukubire era ayinamu. Ochegera, me, I can be there, you find me eating my commando and you think I don't have a coin.
Either, you know, this is what happens when I have money. Okay, sometimes we want to 29 certain things you want to do, like eat or do something. But the funny thing is that the moment you get the money, you lose the interest to do that.
Yeah, it happens.
And that's how now the excitement comes down. I have a friend of mine, you know him. When he has money, there's no you can't tell that he has money. I'm taking it. Oh God. Big up on yourself.
Yeyongera okukola.
Man from Kazo, very hardworking man.
Yeah, he's a very hardworking man.
Adia sentence it.
Yeah. But me, anyway, me, if someone is always excited with this or money, but he or she can maintain the status, I have no issue with that person. Where my issue comes in, this person that is always excited when he gets money, but after like a day or a week, then he comes to you, bro, I'm bad love, I'm doing this. Nga taziridde nawe, imagine. Ochegera naye nga gwe obadde omulaba akikuba. So once such a person, I always have issues with such people. Naye nze gwe ne woba ovibing otya naye nga togenda kujonta wanyi, I have no issue.
Just sente zo bonne after.
Gwe weeyagale. Naye kasita oba nga gw'olulya sente ze ate nojja n'otufuukira ekizibu, awo tuba tetugenda kukwatagana.
William, what comes to you? Everything up. I want to ask you a question. Bolaba omukazi. When you see a woman and you've liked them, what do you want from them? The first thing, what do you want from them when you see a beautiful woman that's just bypassed you and you've liked them? What do you...
The first thing that comes to my mind is,
sex.
Yes.
Why? Why?
Because men, as us men, we are... The things we see excite us a lot. Once we see, we start over imagining things. Yes, that's the truth. Men are excited but by what they see. which is not the same.
Thing with women.
Yes, with women, which is okay. Ochegera. But it is when you start talking to that person, or when you get that woman, when you take that woman to your home, that's when now you start thinking about serious things.
But the first thing is sex.
Yes, of course, that I can't
I
deny.
want to do this woman.
Eh? Hey. Hence the common saying, akonkalia. Because it is what we first see. That's the truth. And there is no way we can run away from that. Yeah.
Someone gave an explanation. Fat Boy says the reason why men rush for sex is because that is the only way you can get intimacy from a woman. If a woman simply held a man's hands, showered his face with kisses, told him not to worry about his problems, you'll be surprised how he won't even ask for sex. But because the only time a woman will show a man any such tenderness and touch is in sexual situations, many of us will try to rush to get a woman into the bedroom so we can feel that tenderness from a woman. Ladies, try just being sweet to a man. You'll be shocked how he will respond. You will not ask for sex. So sometimes apparently also women drive us to do that. I think so, because you mind it, William. The only time sometimes women will show that tenderness is when they either want to have sex or when during the act of initiation into sex.
You guys, I hate people that pretend when it comes to sex. If you want it, please ask for it.
Hey, Mpako.
Yes. Like, this week I had a scenario of one of my friends. He came to my place. We were talking, playing cards and doing all sorts of things. It reached a time some babe called him. When the babe called him, the guy said the babe was inviting
Him.
yes, to her place, that she was bored, blah, blah, blah. And the guy acted as if he was very disinterested. So when he hung up, he told me, man, I don't want to go. I don't like that woman, blah, 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 blah.
You can't get once.
But when he was leaving, do you know what he asked me?
You have condoms.
Do you have condoms? Like, bro, what's up with you? You've said you don't want.
Who are condoms? I don't know what they're going to use them for.
I asked the guy, you guy, what do you want the condoms for?
Then he said, what did he say?
He said, man, emergency. I'm like, bro, me personally, if I'm not interested in someone, I don't even bother to give them
Let me
a
tell
chance.
you, William, I think the reason that's why most relationships fail today is because people don't talk to each other. They're afraid of talking to one another. We realize that relationship where people, the writer of I want to have the naughty ones,
Wangala.
those people take like last because they're open.
Because
Those are
they
the-
get
the
to
wo-
know each other well.
That's a woman that will call you and tell you, babe, all you want. I need you now. Come.
True.
Those relationships last. But these people that so-called pretenders, someone would die of horn, even almost rape chikundi nga walaba ku sausage. They begin imagining stuff. When walaba kukumba, they begin imagining. And yet, it just takes a statement, baby. Where are you?
Yeah, and me, I have that thing. If truly I love someone,
I'll be open.
I will be open. I
I'll tell you who
will
you are.
always express myself.
And that's where the spice is. Talking to your person.
Because me, I have a shy character. But when it comes to people I know, I always feel free to share whatever I want.
So, me, I feel like that you talk with the person you love is a very good thing.
If you can't... Anyway, this is a simple advice. Bw'obanga olina omuntu nga you're not free to express yourself. You guys are faking it.
Yeah.
Mwaukane, you just separate. Don't waste each other's time, please.
I wish you guys
free to
knew.
walk out.
Being free with someone is a vibe. Bro, I feel good when I'm at work and I just text you, Nenga, baby. This evening, chigwa ngenda kulaga. So people go home. Like, apparently they're dating. Now the baby is always in ovalo. So ngamba do go egwanvu alimu jeans. Why? If you're at my place,
They don't hug, they just handshake.
even the hugs is, there's a COVID. What's that? Come to my place, please. Stay naked.
That's what you tena.
Is a point on.
You like night dancers?
No, idiot. I don't like night dance, but it's just another of like free stuff. I'm not saying that stay naked entirely, but there are these sexy things you put on at home.
True.
I like to see that booty just free and shaking around, Yeah. It just adds the spice. You go guy Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Olimu stress, olimu kuiriba. You need some rejuvenation.
You need to see a new world.
A new world. So man, move mukwekoza. William, when do you intend to marry? When do you intend to marry?
It will come naturally.
Come naturally.
Yeah.
But have you thought of
Though I have a timeline.
okay. When? When do you intend to marry?
I'm like, I won't exceed 2 years from now. Yeah.
You're saying you won't exceed this year?
Yeah.
2 years.
2 years.
So that means this is 2022?
Tombala nyo. Just know I won't exceed 2
23,
years.
20, by 2025. Kalema simanyo kwa kalema yangamba 2025 chigwa. Kalema Edward.
Tujamo jukiza.
Embaga yabachi.
Alema.
Inze yangamba njabeera mufumbiro mbukubanga mpiki. So I'll make sure the food is clean.
Nga gwagikolamu.
Ngazagikolamu.
Kalema yangulire kanzu ey'omukolo ogwo naye kati kanzu endeseewo. Yanguye kanzu nga nkyali mutono so. Kalema neetaaga kanzu endala ondaba kati. I'm double the size.
Ogwa the job, like the assignment you gave me to do on your wedding and introduction ceremony, charge nze.
Your chef.
The chef.
So gwe tetujja kulabako eno gye tunaaba.
Temujja kundabako. Njaba busy. Omanyi that time nga MC agamba bannaye bateekateeka emabega ng'omanya nzaagirimu. Nzaagirimu. Nkulu Kalema embaga tukyagirinze. Just make sure William doesn't do it before you. Kubanga watusuubiza before him.
Ate nga yaŋŋamba mbu so amusooka. Mbwe eddalu lye nnina sisobola yadde omusooka.
Ate nze yaŋŋamba mbu siri wasa. Kalema.
Kiyinza owunzika nga yatawasizza. Ebintu bizibu nze nkubuulira.
Kalema, big up on yourself, brother. Yeah, I hope you watch us, How is Ethiopia?
At least tujja kamuka katukamutwaliremu in a box.
Kanwe?
Tumujjukize.
Kano tugenda katemamu tukatambuze. Kalema, Edward.
Buli wamu.
Ngenda kuwa n'ekifaananyi kyo nkateekeko. CEO at the moment.
At the moment. Kamulaga.
Please, we are overwaiting.
Yes.
We have overwaited. Anyway, as Kalema and Ed and William prepare to get married.
And you? When are you
me, I'll marry when I want.
When? Do you have a timeline?
I don't want to put timelines on such things because God's timing is the best, I want to think.
Yes, but at the end of the day, you as a human being, you have to set a target.
A target, eh?
Yeah. Once you set a target, God can help you achieve that
Actually,
target.
for me, as long as...
You cannot just be moving like an headless chicken.
But what are you saying? Allow me to say something.
Focus.
What are you saying? I'm not focused.
Yes, you're not focused.
How?
You don't show any sign of being a focused human being.
In what?
In anything.
Idiot. Idiot.
That's why you're the reason we've recorded
On Sunday.
Yes.
I'm not the reason. It's the reason of. It's the other guy there.
Yes, your OB.
Yeah.
Yes. In any way?
You should understand that
Mori.
it is a characteristic
Equation.
of very intelligent people to have such things. Yeah.
Really?
So me, for me is the moment I get someone that I feel. Because being able to know, you know.
Are you seeing anyone?
Right now, no.
You're just there.
I'm just there.
How do
Waiting.
you survive?
How do I survive?
As an adult.
As an adult, I go to work, I make money, I provide everything I want for myself.
You buy your soap.
What are you saying?
Don't you buy soap?
Yes, I wash my clothes.
Yes.
Yes.
And your hands.
Eh?
You got it.
Anyway, so on a serious note though, it's important while we're beautiful summer, so when we marry these people that we love, it's a health issue. All the times while we read the between no okebeda in people. Sometimes you fall in love with someone with them and just realize later until she's a sickler after you've given birth to a kid that has a sickle.
Yeah,
that has
and
sickle cells.
someone told me also that there are certain blood group types that can't get married to each other.
You're serious?
Yeah, because someone was asking me about my blood type, and I'm like, I don't know. It's like, human, be serious.
Wow.
How can you be there and you don't know? Nangambe iliyo, there are certain blood types that can't get married to each other.
You can imagine.
Yeah.
So that said, someone someone wrote some small nine things you have to look for before you like settle down with someone or decide to marry them. And he said that pre-wedding medical tests for intending couples. Nagamba, number 1, a genotype test. This is for genes. So I think it's important for you to do a genotype test to see the compatibility between your genes and the other people's genes.
Yeah.
I think that's where sometimes realizing, auntie, you give birth to certain kids that have abnormalities, some things that just don't come up. Or maybe also it comes to, that's why some people, they struggle to get conceived because of the genotype issues. Like my genotype blood group, it's very important. HIV is very, very important. Which color, eh? Okay. Hepatitis B and C. This one comes even in kissing, man. You know. You don't know. Even in combing. Okay, STDs.
Yeah.
But I think for now, like dating stage, STDs, HIV, HPV is a very key to test. Now, fertility test, the other side, now to make it official.
Make it official.
And then possible genetic disorders.
But nowadays, we first give birth to a kid before you make it official.
That is that is how we do it here, bird.
Yeah, it is an African style.
Yeah, man. So possible genetic disorders. So that means by the time you marry someone, you have to have, related with the family. Because I have a friend, before he married this woman, for him was, okay, ladi muavwe, kateche yakola, yakwata omukyala, n'agenda naye ewaabwe. He spoke to the sister, spoke to the brother, spoke to the father, and then they began relating. Natandika studying a family of Olonji. Like for 2 months. After that, she was there also for 2 months. After that, now they started planning Okulaba. They have ticked several boxes and have agreed.
Someone told me, if you visit your woman and you find they have many graves of young children, don't marry there.
Your kids are likely to die young. Actually, Baby Cole said that a small coffin is the heaviest to carry.
Bro.
Because you can imagine what Davido is going through right now.
Yeah, you as a parent,
it's painful.
You always imagine the future of your kid.
But also, I think for Davido's case, because that was the only boy he had, and he was putting it out there that he's going to be the heir.
Yeah.
Of the what?
The plans the man had for the boy.
Yo. He was even calling it billionaire hair. You know? Anyway, moving on. Mental health disorder. Mental health assessment. Okutegeera omuntu
oba ewaabwe bagwa ku ddalu
waliyo ekyo naye just okutegeera omuntu mentally. Waliwo omuntu just nga psycho kitegeera. You have to understand that olina okumanya whether you can handle the psycho element and everything. So I think this is why people batomera nnyo they don't put them into consideration.
naye kati gwebyo byonna onaabi
Because I was talking to a friend, era spoke to her on TikTok ku account yaffe, n'angamba nti she's a gangster. Era ye tayagala mulimba. Era bw'omulimba to make okwenkana like to make an equalizer. She is a bands yokka, bands your house.
nga bagangsta bennyini
Yes,
ab'omu
bands
film.
your playhouse, PlayStation, bands your TV. Awo n'amanya nti ateredde.
awo n'akusonyiwa
Awo n'akusonyiwa. Kitegeera. It's crazy. And then family history is very important. Okumanya era basezi bali abantu. Yeah.
what they do
So you say that.
even the cultural background
Yeah, cultural
where
background.
someone comes
Where's the
from.
Babali are the firstborns.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't know. So don't waste your money on pre-wedding pictures while you're not checking. You've not checked these things. This is just for you guys there that are lovey-dovey and planning to get married. Please put these things into consideration. We shall project them in the video. Making a decision is it informed. Now even Kalema Mkulu Kalema. As we close, we want to kutegeza tembaga tujirinze, but make sure that you put these things in consideration.
Yeah.
So this is episode 29. I hope you guys have learned a few things from me and also been entertained. My name is Francis. This is William Kasova, aka the local man. TikTok, we are heading to 500 subscribers. Thanks for the support. YouTube,
and the views
the views on
TikTok.
TikTok, actually, the views don't count. It's the likes that count. Yeah, we have a lot of views on TikTok. And YouTube, we're still growing. We are on the road to 400 subscribers. Please keep supporting. We need to monetize. Facebook, same thing on the Board Podcast. Instagram on the Board Podcast. From us to you, wanted to just big up on yourself.